Yeah, well, we're now on the western side of Tripoli, the western edge of Tripoli, a really desolate place. This is an old harbour, you can see behind me, and it's turned into a camp for migrant workers that have nowhere to go. They're living underneath these boats. Let me show you over here, Darren. You can see this is people's homes. You can see the sheets and the towels they put up there on the side of the boat. Well, they're living under these places. People from African countries that came here to work in Libya, like these gentlemen here. Where are you from, sir?
I'm from Nigeria.
From Nigeria? What about you, sir?
From Nigeria.
From Nigeria. These two gentlemen from Nigeria, but there's a large group of countries, nationals here, that are stuck here, and they fear leaving this camp because they say that if they go outside, they fear that they'll be arrested, accused of being mercenaries. They say there are other people from this camp who've actually done that. They've left the camp, went outside to try and find food, try and find water, and they were arrested. A very difficult life for these people, highlighting, I think, the problems for African workers who came here to Libya. Can we have a chat with you, madam? Can you tell us what is the conditions like in this camp?
Recently now, the recent problem now in this camp is we are not safe. Because yesterday night we saw some Libyans, 5 of them. They came with some healers. Then they were moving from tent to tent, bringing out their knives and guns that they want to rape our girls. So the Nigerian and other nationalities here, they had to gather and they drove them away. So now there is nothing like that.
So they say they want to rape the women who are living in this camp.
Yes.
As a woman, one of the women here, it must be terrifying.
Very, very terrifying. Very, very.
What do you want to happen now? Where do you want to go? What do you want to happen to you?
We want the United Nations to come and help us, because now we can't stay in Libya anymore. Even back in our country, we cannot, because there are some political problems in our country.
So what do you think the Libyan authorities should do for you? I know there are people who've gone from this camp and have ended up being arrested and accused of being mercenaries.
We don't want the Libyan authority to help us, because the only people we want now is the United Nations. That's all we're looking for now. We don't want the Libyans, because the Libyans will be telling you guys that don't worry, leave those people. After everything, they will keep them and they will use them to work. But we don't want that.
You people came here originally to work in Libya, to do jobs for...
We were working before in the country, before the war started. Everybody in this place were working before the war started.
And this country relies on migrant workers to do much of the technical jobs, much of the more menial jobs in society. Do you think they're going to get other people from African countries volunteering to come here?
I don't think so. Because the people now they knew would stay in Libya and work for them is the people here in the seaport.
Well, thank you very much for your time and joining us here on Al Jazeera. A really desperate situation here, Darren, for the people that are living here. There are some aid agencies, MSF, Doctors Without Borders, they are here. They've had a medical station here. We understand that the International Committee of the Red Cross and Red Crescent are going to be here in the coming hours. There have been some water distributions, some food distributions, but the people here say they have a pretty terrifying and difficult existence.